On May 5, 2016, a survey of 3,792 Washington school buses reported that 1,566 drivers passed their buses illegally on a single day. That means that in a 180-day school year, more than 280,000 violations are committed by motorists driving on Washington roads.
It's completely nerve-wracking when you see your kids run off the bus and they're so excited and they're super distracted and happy to get off the bus. It just angers me, and it just really upsets me when I see somebody just decide that their day is more important than my kids.
Quite honestly, I was floored by the number of violations that actually occur. I would have thought it was occasional, but it's much more than that.
There isn't a bus driver in the state that's going to be surprised by those numbers. They see it every day, people running their stop paddles.
The driver's primary responsibility is the safety of those students. The drivers take their role very seriously.
Those stop arms are out and those red lights are flashing on our buses. They are to signify that that bus is loading or unloading students. And if we're disregarding those, we're choosing to bypass that, we run the risk of hitting a child, and that's something that none of us would want on our conscience.
Washington law states that the driver of a vehicle must come to a complete stop when overtaking or meeting from either direction any school bus which has stopped on the roadway for the purpose of receiving or discharging school children. Motorists can proceed once the school bus resumes motion or the visual signals are no longer activated.
Well, student safety is number one to our community. When people trust us with their children, they expect them to get to and from school safely every day.
Marysville School District has added school bus safety cameras to school buses to enforce traffic laws and change driver behavior. These cameras capture video and still images of motorists who illegally pass stopped school buses. These violations are viewed by the Marysville Police Department, who make a final determination about whether to issue a citation.
The video is great because you can see it in real time, what was actually occurring, how long that stop paddle was out, how long the red lights were on, how long that bus was stopped for. You know, all the criteria that has been set has to be met.
Citations can be viewed, disputed, and paid at violationinfo.com.
The less violations, the better, because it means that we're doing what we're supposed to do out here as drivers, and our kids are safer.
Our bus drivers here in Marysville are very excited about the cameras. They wish they would be on all the buses. They ask about them, they ask how they work, they come in and say, this happened today, do you think the camera caught it? They're very invested in this. They can't wait for more cameras to come.
To drivers in Marysville, put our kids first. When you see a big yellow bus, those are our most precious commodity in our community. So please be alert and follow all the traffic safety laws.
Please pay attention to school buses and drive safely in Marysville.